You know what I've noticed as of late? What I've noticed is that people today in the world, because, I'm out in the country and I live pretty much a peaceful and quiet life. And the beautiful thing about living a peaceable and quiet life is that my tire pressure sensor fault just now went off, but I already checked it out. It's the sensor, it's not the tire. $100 right there to get that fixed. But what I've noticed is that people will avoid to have real conversations. I'm talking about just real conversations pertaining to their life, the direction of their life, what they're accomplishing. Me personally, I don't like to spend too much time talking about a whole bunch of gibberish, meaning who knocked up Kiki Palmer, the stats of the Pittsburgh Steelers versus the New York Nets. All this kind of stuff. It's pointless, useless information that doesn't really help my life at all. That doesn't really add value to my life at all. But what I've noticed again is that people are literally afraid to engage in real conversation pertaining to real things that are going on in their lives, real goals and dreams and aspirations that they've set, and why they have or have not achieved them. It's amazing how quickly time goes by in this day and age. But me personally, it's interesting. I'll give you a scenario. Recently talking to somebody about 4 or 5 months ago. I'm going to go back to school. School for what? Psychology. Now, 40 years old, going on 40 years old. Going to go back to school for psychology. Which, personally, I think in of itself is a total damn waste of time. But, okay, great. What's the game plan to go back? What you going to do after that? So forth and so on. Okay? Call them up 3, 4, 5, 6 months later. Hey, how's everything going? Did you enroll in school yet? Oh, no, I didn't enroll in school. Why not? Well, I guess that's what you said you was going to do, right? I can go on and on about these conversations. People that said that they was going to buy land. People that said they was going to move. People that said they was getting married. All this kind of stuff. People are just so fickle today. Have no depth or commitment at all. The scriptures talk about a double-minded person and how a double-minded person is unstable in all their ways. And you see this time and time again where people just lack any kind of depth. They lack any kind of structure or commitment that they're willing to apply to their personal lives. And so it's very difficult, especially, I find that people avoid, this has nothing to do with judging someone. After all, I don't tell somebody this is what you should do and suggest. So if somebody asks me for advice, I'll give it to them. And I find that 9 times out of 10, they don't even take that shit. But I'm talking about things that people have said out of their own mouths, professed that they were going to do, that they turn around and end up never doing it all. And I'm telling you, I would call it the default rates on folk today are so high. It's remarkable. I'm amazed to see how many times people will lie to themselves and say that they're going to do something when they truly have no intentions in their heart of doing This self-deception, this strong delusion that people are under is crazy. But what are you gonna do? I always chuckle and I always see, because I guess a lot of people, they'll avoid the conversation and they ain't got time to talk because they know that they were full of shit from the very beginning. Sure, things may get derailed, life happens. Of course, that's just the way life is. However, in spite of that, you mean to tell me that damn near 99% of the people that I talk to, life is happening where they can't achieve anything that they've stated out of their own lips that they were going to achieve? They can't hit any goal that they've stated out of their own lips that they was in their heart that they were going to do? And after all, I'm the type of person that, hey man, if somebody needs help with something, I'll be more than happy to help them in terms of time, energy, and effort and resources. But damn, people just be flat out lying to themselves in this day and age. Have no intention of doing anything whatsoever. This is a certain aspect of what the strong delusion looks like. But again, people don't understand that, the high fructose corn syrup, the aspartame, the fluorinated water makes you apathetic, lethargic, complacent, docile. And these are the number one spirits that I see operating in people today. They just have no sense of commitment. Have you noticed that? People just don't have any sense of commitment, any sense of endurance. It's sad. And you see people, like I've seen them looking at certain people today, it's like looking at them 5-10 years ago. They haven't changed anything about their character. They haven't changed anything about their socioeconomic situation. They're in the same rut that they've been in 5-10 years ago. And they're going to be in the same rut 10 years from now. Because, see, you got to understand that, as the saying goes, as we get older, we're supposed to be getting wiser. But you don't see that happening today. You don't see people, as they get older, getting wiser. I got people in my own family today. You 50 years old, 55 years old, still at the club, running around, not growing up. What happened to the grandmother and the grandfather? They grown-ass men running around with their pants off their ass, talking about, yo, what's up? This is what's going on in society today. It was predicted, not only in a word, but it's this movie that a famous movie called Idiocracy. And we are here. We're damn near here, but if people don't have a point of reference, and that's what we're lacking. We lack a point of reference to when people used to be a certain way, conducted themselves in a certain fashion. You look at the children in the 1930s and the 40s, how they dressed, and then you look forward to today. And then we can clearly see the moral decline and the ethical decline in society today. We can clearly see it. But if we don't have the older generation teaching the younger generation what it means to be stoic, what it means to be courteous, honorable, to be a gentleman and a gentle lady, you just don't see that in society today. The moral decline and the ethical decline right before your very eyes. But this is what I've noticed, why people don't want to have real conversations and engage in real talk pertaining to things that's come out of their own lips. What saith you? Have you seen this kind of behavior? Sad, isn't it?